What if I told you that time is the ultimate money-saving strategy? Many thinking that saving money by taking buses or train is the best strategy. I say opposite. Why put yourself in the stressful situation? I'm very protected over my health, my mindset, my well-being, as well as my business. So this past month, I've been traveling through all these Balkan countries, and instead of saving money and taking buses and trains, I've been hiring drivers and traveling not only in comfort, but it's also all about the convenience. Convenience that provides so many opportunities. So like right now, I am on my way. Well, actually, I just came from Bucharest. We went to the Palace Castle, to Dragula Castle, and then to Brasov, and now we're going back to the Bucharest. So instead of taking the trains, trying to save the money, I am in this beautiful car with this charming driver. Right there, this is charming driver. Meet Michal. We're in Romania. And by the way, he's not just a driver. And that's another thing we're talking about relationships. He is a successful real estate entrepreneur. He is also in college studying law, as well as doing this side hustle so he can succeed in life. So it's about building this relationship. It's getting to know the people, getting to know the local life. And here's another thing. What I actually learned is it's not just about sightseeing. It's about getting out of the comfort zone, getting out of the bubble, and experiencing the world through the eyes of the locals and hearing their stories, their life stories. This is the best insight that you can get. You cannot get this in anywhere in social media resources. As far as going back to business and success, and where we're talking that it's just not about the comfort. Yesterday, I came from Bulgaria. We drove to Bucharest. It was a long drive, but at the same time, I was able to utilize my time. We stopped at different cities, Nesambar, as well as Sozopol, so I got to experience this. And at the same time, I had my meetings. So I had my team meeting, I had the new client prospect meeting, as well as the strategy meeting with my leadership team. So all of this provides opportunities. You see, I'm not focusing on saving few bucks. I'm focusing on making money. And I see many business owners struggling with this. What I see is that instead of focusing on how to make money, they're focusing more on taking care of the business of day-to-day tasks instead of prioritizing and delegating. So here's one exercise that I would invite you to do that was a complete eye-opener for myself, is when I actually sat down and I took inventory of day-to-day activities of the time that I spend on the activities. And when I did this exercise, I learned that I'm an administrator, I'm a receptionist, I am an HR person, I'm a manager. And does that sound familiar? As a business owner, we wear all these different hats, trying to take care of everything, thinking that no one can do better than us, instead of just trying to delegate and prioritize. So I invite you to take an inventory of day-to-day activities that you spend your time on. And in the beginning, just start, what are some of the few things that you can take off your plate to delegate to someone else? So like for myself in the beginning, and I know it's hard. In the beginning, when I started my business, I was doing everything myself and I was thinking that I cannot afford to pay anyone else. But when I did this exercise and I learned, okay, to hire an administrator, receptionist, that's gonna cost me just the minimum wage, whatever it is that you guys paying, $15, $20. But I value my time much more than that. If I can, during that time, during that hour, if I can charge someone $200, $300 per hour, why would I sit and do this administrative work that someone else can do for $15, $20, or maybe you can even oversource and someone can even do it cheaper for as low as $8 and $10. Take an inventory, analyze what some of the activities that you do on day-to-day basis that you can delegate to someone else. The same thing with the marketing, the same thing with like data entry. So there's so much that you can delegate. I mean, don't overwhelm yourself. Just start with one activity. If you can at least take like 10% out of your plate, delegate it to someone else, master that, and then you move to the next activity. And then I believe by the end of the year, you're gonna take pretty much like all of these activities that not income producing, that take your time and focus away from focusing on the business activities that can actually bring revenue, increase cash flow, and reduce your stress. That's another thing, because trying to do all of this, you're all stressed out and no one benefits from that. So, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Many asking me, how do I balance all of that? So I'm actually right now on this 2-month world travel journey, but then at the same time, I'm still working on my business. You see, on the business versus in the business. And this is the biggest difference. Instead of just doing just what I shared with you, this all day-to-day task, I learned to prioritize, to delegate, to train my team. So now what I can just do in the comfort of this car, I can just have the team meeting. I can have it anywhere in the world. At the same time, client meetings, and then just focus on the business opportunities that gonna bring cash, that gonna increase my revenue and provide financial stability for my business as well as for my family. Please share with me what are some strategies that you use in your life around stress, well-being, and business success. And remember, guys, it's all in your hands.